A guy who grinded for a decade in the minors, first start on the road last time, and now his first start here at Truist Park for the team that he grew up rooting for in South Carolina. Grant Holmes is ready to rock and roll. And Holmes strikes out Edwards to get the party started on a Saturday night.
That's just straight cheese right there. Here you go, big guy. Try to hit it.
0-2 to Berger. That one is in play, but no problem for Jorge Soler out in right field. Sanchez will be third in the order for Miami. That's going to stay fair, and Grant Holmes has a quick and tidy 1-2-3 top of the first.
Marlins starter tonight is Kyle Tyler, his sixth start of the season. A loss against the Brewers on Sunday afternoon in Milwaukee. The last two times out against the O's and the Brewers. 8 2/3 and 16 hits.
Jorge Soler climbs in.
And that one misses, low and away, a leadoff walk for Atlanta. Another payoff pitch, and he stays away from that one. Back-to-back walks, and the Braves have 2 on with nobody out.
But early trouble here for Tyler against Ozuna. It's grounded toward the shortstop Edwards. That's 1, and that's 2. That is a huge double play. Turned Edwards to Brujan to Berger.
Olsen 1 for 6 in this series.
And it's hit towards him, and it gets past him. The Braves jump out in front of the first. RBI single, Matt Olson.
I think the sun might have had a little something to do with that. He was certainly a little bit distracted. Didn't look like he got a very good jump on that at all.
Little tardy trying to move to his left, and the Braves take advantage of it. And a 4-pitch walk.
So that'll increase the on-base streak for Arcia to 16 straight games.
Orlando Arcia will take his base. 2 on with 2 out.
Mel goes out to talk with Tyler, who is starting against the Braves for the first time in his career.
He's thrown 27 pitches, and he's thrown more balls than strikes.
You know, you don't think as much about Travis d'Arnaud because he doesn't play every day, but he has been hitting the ball really well.
Here's the 3-2 payoff pitch, and d'Arnaud swings right through a cutter. Strike 3, and the side is retired.
So it's 2-out single by Emmanuel Rivera. That extends the inning for Nick Gordon.
That is a base hit for Gordon into right field. On the way to third goes Rivera, and the Marlins with a couple of 2-out hits.
The Marlins have him at the corners now for Vidal Brujan.
Will flare out to left. In the air for Eddie Rosario. He's got it, and the Marlins leave him at the corners.
Jake flew out to right his first time up, so 0 for 1 tonight, but he too working on an on-base streak. He's been on an 8 in a row. Sends a fly ball out towards center field, and Kelenic going back near the wall. He did it again! Jake Berger with a home run to center field. Looked like a lazy fly ball off the bat and just kept on going just over the yellow line.
And Berger is on a tear right now, leading this team, batting in the middle of the order. And Kelenic in center field got there, and he elevated, and he almost made a wonderful play.
That was a bomb for Berger, and that will extend upon his team-leading home run total now, as Kelly just told you, to 17 games and a team-leading 45 runs batted in.
1 down for Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna deep to left field. That is a big fly for the Big Bear, and it's 2-1 Atlanta. He got all of that thing.
Yeah, that ball was hammered.
32 homers on the year now for Marcell Ozuna. Seems like every night he's doing something special, and always with a smile on his face.
Yeah, you know he wanted to make up for that ground ball double play his first at bat, and he did. Gave the Braves the lead right back.
Now Matt Olson is batting.
Laces this. He's got another hit. Olson is 2 for 2.
Side for ball 4. That'll put him on first and second with 1 down for Travis d'Arnaud.
Out to right field, base hit. Matt will be held at third. They are loaded for Atlanta. It's now a 10-game hit streak for d'Arnaud, longest of his career. Tyler has really struggled against lefties. Now you got the bases loaded and a left-handed hitter up there in Eddie Rosario. Grounder to the right side. They will go to second and get 1, and that is it. A run will score, and it's 3-1 Braves. Vidal Brujan now. And now he is bouncing towards second. How about that play by Whit Merrifield? Doesn't even need the right hand, just the glove.
Well, I knew that was going to be a tough play, and really the only chance that he had. Wasn't going to have time to catch that with the glove and transfer it to the hand. Just a little flip. Nice play.
Fitting in very nicely here so far in Atlanta's Whit Merrifield.
Nick Cortez called out on strikes his first time up and didn't like it.
This one to third, and the dive of Riley comes up empty. A base hit for Fortes.
Edwards has had a good series. He came into this game 3 for 7, but 0 for 2 tonight with a strikeout and a ground out.
Oh, he's had hits in 6 in a row. That will keep the inning alive. And now there are 2 aboard for Jake Burger. And then a base hit right here. They will send Fortes. Here comes the throw from Soler. It's cut off by Olson. Redirected to third where Edwards is safe. And Jake Burger with a ribby single to make it a 1-run game.
Just a beautiful piece of hitting by Jake Burger, basically taking what Holmes was willing to give it.
And now Eric Abreu, who continues to fill in for Rick Kranitz, will go to the mound here to talk to Grant Holmes.
So now it's 3-2 Atlanta. Marlins threatening for more with Jesus Sanchez coming to the plate.
And 1-2 from Holmes is in the air out toward left center field. Kelenic not going to get there. It goes off the wall. 1 run is in. They'll hold Burger on the RBI double for Jesus Sanchez, and the Marlins tie it in the 5th.
That ball was absolutely smoked by Jesus Sanchez, who hits the ball as hard as anybody on our roster. It was hit so hard that off the top of the gate, Burger, who was on first base, could not score on this play.
As the 5th inning's turned into a bit of a nightmare.
Those will be the last pitches that Holmes throws tonight, as Dylan Lee will come in out of the bullpen as the Marlins have tied it. The Marlins have the first 2 aboard in the 7th.
Now you put the go-ahead run in scoring position. There's still nobody out. This hit hard, but right in Orlando. 6-4-3. That is what the doctor ordered.
Well, sometimes you're better to be lucky than good. Breaking balls, not a bad pitch down, but over the middle of the plate. Burger hit it hard, but hit it at the wrong guy. Easy 6-4-3, and now got a chance to get out of the inning.
2 down for Sanchez. This is a big moment in the ball game right here.
Sanchez down the left field line. Fair ball into the corner. Marlins will take the lead. Another RBI double for Jesus Sanchez. 4-3 Miami in the 7th.
Sanchez able to deliver. So between he and Jake Burger, the 2 and 3 hitters in the order, they've driven in all 4. The Marlins have scored 3 straight to take the lead. And Matt Olson, Orlando Arcia, Travis d'Arnaud coming up here against the reliever Andrew Nardi.
Inside corner, strike 3. Got the slider right there. A perfect spot for that pitch. Olson wasn't looking for it. 1 away. And a 95-mile-an-hour heater at the top of the strike zone. 4 back-to-back strikeouts. 2 away.
d'Arnaud lifts one towards foul territory, drifting to his left. Burger, playable for him, and he makes the catch, staggering in foul ground down the right field line. And the Braves go down just as quietly as they came to the plate there in the 8th. Rio is high, and Edwards walks. Second time he's walked in the ball game. Jake Burger, this guy's been a problem.
Big time.
He falls victim to a nice changeup there from Jesse Chavez.
And Burger goes down looking. 2 down here in the 9th inning. There's Jesus Sanchez trying to keep it a 1-run deficit.
Breaking for second is the runner, and that'll go up the middle. So that means Edwards will get to third base.
Sanchez with his 3rd hit in a row, and the Marlins have him on the corners with 2 outs.
But Bride tonight, 2 ground outs to third and another to short. Just looking for 1 out somewhere and keep it a 1-run deficit.
Outside, Sanchez gets to second base.
3-2 pitch. He struck him out. Left Bryant at the altar with a little frozen pizza on the outside corner.
It's Calvin Fauché. This will be his 41st game of the season, and he will get a chance against the bottom of the Braves lineup. Eddie Rosario will lead things off. This one lifted into shallow right. Sanchez racing in. Brujan going out, but it's Sanchez who makes the catch.
Kelenic is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts tonight.
That'll help. Kelenic with a single to left center. Tying run aboard. Kelenic and the Braves will take it. And now Whit Merrifield. Last night against Fauché, he laid down a sac bunt. Fauché fires it home. Oh, he gave him the call.
The sweeper clips the outside corner.
Merrifield, a quick word for Austin Jones, but now the Braves down to their final out.
So now it's Soler to the plate, trying to keep the Braves alive here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. The Marlins score the final 3 tonight, and they hang on to win it by a single run.
Good win for them, tough one for the Braves.